Are starting it off with a follow-up video on TAO Bittensor. We have made videos on this in the past, so feel free to go search the YouTube channel for those videos. Just type in TAO, the ticker, and it should pop up. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications so you get these updates as they come out. If you're interested in joining us live, please feel free to join the Discord server. The link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that I use and recommend that helps this channel grow. Specifically our MEXC link. Thank you guys so much for using it and trading along. I really appreciate it. Aside from that, guys, let's get right into it. Here's the weekly chart. We have done drawings on this before, so feel free to go look at those old videos. Here they are. I'm going to turn them off for now. I'm going to start this video off with a little bit of negativity. I know you guys hate that crap. I just want to be real with you. And then we can show you some more positive stuff. First of all, this is, when did this come out? Like January, February? Okay, it's been about 7-8 months. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. It's been out for a few months. This is where it initially listed at around 400. I bought this way under 400, so there's got to be an exchange that has better history. I got this at like around 275, I believe, and I sold it around, yeah, I think there's an exchange that has better history on this, but it's okay. We'll follow up. Basically, the point of the matter is we are underneath the listing price. That is, first of all, one warning sign, because all the original holders that held it through the listing are now underwater. If anyone bought it and has it staked, they're underwater. Good thing about TAO is that you can stake and unstake like almost immediately. So there's no bonding period. So people who want to like get out on a panic situation, they can get out. People who want to get in can get in. If you want to stake or not stake, you can do that, and still, you know, there's advantage of this asset due to the fact that it's literally the main coin for AI narrative. There's even AI companies investing in it. So feel free to do your own research. The next thing I want to say is not only are we on a downtrend, this was a low, this was a high, this was a low, this is a lower high right here, lower high. This was a liquidity grab showing you, yes, downside is true. Here's your lower high, here's your lower low, here's another lower high. This ain't good, okay? We are officially in a downtrend. I don't like that. Also, huge volume. Today also, one of our Discord members, Javier, told us that there's like 25,000 TAO was withdrawn from Binance in the last 24 hours, none of which was delegated. On top of that, a new exchange listed, or I guess crypto.com listed MEXC. Maybe there's someone moving coins around for diversifying their portfolio, or there's someone trying to, you know, give that exchange some liquidity, and they're probably getting some advantage for it. Well, we don't know. We don't care. As long as they're not selling it, what does it matter, right? There is very high sell volume. I would be looking for some sort of a reversal here. If we were going to do an inverse head and shoulder, here is your major sell-off, and now it's time for the accumulators to come accumulate underneath. I mean, this is as discount as you want it to be, and as long as they can hold the price here above 262, we can use 262 as support and then grind up, okay? Because we already are losing the other support here at 323. So 262 is what I would be looking for continued support moving forward. Let's go to, well, I can quickly show you what we had drawn out. So this is what we were looking for already, okay? And the ironic thing is, if you go look back at those videos, we were looking for a rejection at 367 anyway. This is what we're getting. What we want now is a higher low. Remember earlier in the video, I was like lower high, higher, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, blah, blah, blah. Well, now what we're doing is, this is what I'm looking for is the pivot. And I want to see now no more lower lows and lower highs. I want to see higher high and higher lows. So the goal is this week to close above 262. If that occurs, you are looking at a possible pivot, because you already had major sell-off last volume. major sell-off last week, but it did absolutely nothing. And now this week you're selling off as well, but it is literally low volume. You have maybe one more week after this week of sell-off, and as long as you hold this 262 area, and you already see we've had this path planned, once you grind out this level and hold it between 262 to 242 in about what is this, first week of August, maybe the second week of August, you can possibly look for a potential quick reversal to test back into 367 to 440 area. That doesn't mean we're off to the races. No, no, no. Once we get into that golden pocket to test the breakdown, you will probably get another slap back, but the goal will be to put in that higher low at 367 once we put in a higher high at around 440. Once you do this, then it's pretty much set that, hey, upside is confirmed, and we can look for a nice breakout in an expanding wedge fashion. Okay, something like that. And what we'll do is we'll find some resistances as we hit the top, we'll find some support as we hit the bottom, we'll put in those higher lows, and then we'll break out looking for potential retest of 540, and then eventually a complete breakout into price discovery above 780 and so on. I don't want to give you guys those exciting targets yet, but just know that if this confirms at 242 as support, your target really is 628. The 628 is the next retest of the bearish order block. So right now, the trade, what you need to manage is this range right here. This is all that you need to focus on. I don't even want you to focus on anything underneath 240. So really, all this is something that we can revisit later as to, oh no, we broke the golden pocket. Where is our next true level of support? It's probably going to be that 140, 174 to 149 level. I don't even want to stipulate these levels yet, but even this level of like 132 is going to be the retest level after 245 is broken. Until 245 is broken, don't even worry about all this. This is why I'm like blanking it out of your vision. Don't worry about this. This is for me to give the YouTubers, the YouTube people something to look at and talk about later. All you care about is this white range, and you know what? I'm going to reduce that now. 245 to 320. That's all you really care about. Underneath 245, have a stop loss. You don't need to ride this any lower than this. Just re-enter later. The goal is to maintain this retail trend line to the upside. And the more steeper the trend line, the more bullish it will be. We need to see this week, where is it going to close the bottom, okay? If it's above 262, next week, all we got to do is just hope that that SFP doesn't like. If you want to poke into it, I don't care. Open and closing underneath that level is my only concern for downside. As long as you're holding sideways above 260, man, upside, up and away is what I'm going to say, Superman mode. And where the next level of resistance can possibly be. We've already tested 367, so that doesn't even matter anymore. It's got to be this 420, okay? So no matter where you're at the end of the weekly close, the next whole thing, what you're looking for next whole week is some sort of rounding bottom action and a tight short squeeze situation to basically plump us back up there into 440 and above. And then once you have those open and closes above 440, it's time to plan for 550, 620, and probably, what's this level, 710. And I think I already said 700 something, but yeah, 710. So this is gonna be the level to break for the shorts who took all these wick shorts here. They are gonna have to get cashed out at this point. And when you cash these guys out, you should have a measured move. So let's say this whole thing is a trade, right? I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. There you go. Okay, so let's say this whole thing is a price range. Now I know you can't see that. There you go. See, this whole thing is technically a consolidational range for, a couple months, but this is just short term. When this asset gets time to mature, if everything plays out the way it's supposed to, you should be looking for a measured move. And this thing is going to $1,200, and that shouldn't seem unreasonable or anything. And I can pull up fibs and I can prove to you that it can go over there. I'm not going to do all that right now. Feel free to come join me on the Discord server if you really need that kind of confirmation. But that's something that it should be a sneeze if this asset is doing what it's supposed to, like for real, because there's only 18 million or so, 21 million of these coins. It's very low supply. The price is nothing. If you guys remember Year in Finance, it was like 3,000 a coin and something like that. This is kind of the same situation. Once this thing gets its footing set, once you get that base at 440 set, this is going to be nothing. Coming to 700 something won't mean anything because everyone will know downside is over. Everyone will be okay to FOMO in and jump in. And then you're going to go to price discovery where everyone who bought is holding and staking. They have no reason to let go because the coin that they're producing in their stake is also gaining value. This thing is printing money like a money printer for you as long as it does what it's supposed to. And if you're accumulating it over here around 3 whatever, when you get it up to 7 whatever, like it's actually a sizable amount if you have a good chunk. Now, when I first traded this asset, like in April, I think, I bought like 100 of them. I bought 100 TAO. It was a decent, I think I bought it like around 275. And I staked it and I sold it around 340 or 400 something just because like I needed the liquidity for other assets because I had too much in there and I got the bug for the staking bug, and I was like, oh, I want some add-on, I want some Solana, I want some what is it, TIA, I want some Dimension token, I want this, I want that. So I literally diversified my portfolio and I bought all that stuff, and then I realized, all these things are kind of gimmicky, gimmicky, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna stop trying to build a staking interest portfolio, and I'm gonna start like understanding the cycles. And right now, if people are going to be chasing Bitcoin and ETH, the altcoins are not going to get that kind of love. It's when Bitcoin and ETH get that new all-time high and then go sideways, that's when altcoins will get that capital inflow. Right now, I am very cautious. This whole month, I'm going to be very cautious. Today, specifically, is a very, 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 very important day. I don't know how to stress the importance of what today is, aside from the fact that it's not even the US FOMC that I'm really waiting for. I want to see what the Bank of Japan decides. Once that gets situated, then I want to see what the Bank of what ECB does, because ECB already started cutting, and then I care about USA because USA is the last piece of the puzzle. The other central banks, once they set their policies, the dollar is gonna move alongside. They have to keep their peg to the dollar. If countries start messing with currencies too much, other people in those countries are just going to want the dollar over their own country's currency because they understand their country's what they're doing. Why are they going to keep their payroll every week you're getting paid, every 2 weeks you're getting paid? Why are you going to stack the cash in the country that's devaluing the currency? Like if you were in Turkey and your inflation is like 100% or something, it's something insane right now, like 40+%. If you're dealing with those kind of inflationary situations, don't you think you should park your money into something more stable like the dollar or gold? I'm not even suggesting Bitcoin or Ethereum and stuff like that because that's just as volatile. But if you need stability and safety and financial security, you need to put your money in something stable. And I don't know what's more stable than a stable coin or a dollar compared to the other currencies in the world. Yeah, and that's something that you guys are gonna see like pretty soon. If the Fed does not cut today, I can put money on markets punishing the Fed by literally just tanking 10% correction, and they're gonna continue to tank until the Fed either cuts an emergency cut, like outside of the meeting, they're gonna have an emergency, and they're gonna be like, oh, we have to cut to contain this downside or whatever, this inflation, deflation, whatever they wanna, whatever excuse they're gonna say, and if they do cut today, which I really hope they do, you guys will see upside like you would not know. Like I want to say like a good 5% pump in all assets if they decide to cut today. So today at 2 o'clock we will get that data, and from that, the next video I make, you guys will hear a lot more directional talk because I will have much more confidence in the market's direction after today at 2 o'clock. Today at 2 o'clock, expect Darth Maul. You are going to see the entire range get tested, top and bottom. And after that, like even tomorrow, you will see some volatility because it's not today at 2 o'clock that matters. We're here and we make money in dollar and we do everything in dollar. It's not, we're not that much of the volatility or where the concern comes. It's gonna be when we go to sleep, when Asia wakes up, what they are gonna do to balance their portfolios accordingly to the interest rate here. So all the world is parking their money in U.S. bonds. All those people are going to decide, are they going to continue to do that or just wait for maturity and rotate those funds into, let's say, equities. Okay, so stuff like that is all going to be decided today at 2. If you guys have any questions or concerns, hit me up in the Discord. I'll be there watching the news and doing my day job, my 9 to 5 day job as well. So if you guys are interested, chat, come join the Discord server. The link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that I use and recommend that helps the channel grow. And then last but not least, if you have not, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm really trying to blow this up this year. Leave a like, subscribe, press the bell button for notification, share with other like-minded individuals, and aside from that, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much, and I appreciate everything. Have a good one. Be safe.